साइन इन कर रहे हैं तो मुझे साइन आउट करना पड़ेगा। मैं यहाँ से कर रहा हूँ और चेक करता हूँ क्या है एग्जैक्टली।
चलेगा चलेगा।
जी
तरी 100च्या वर होत नाही ऍडमिट. युट्यूब लिंक विचारतोय पण 100च्या वरचं काय करायचं?
पॉसिबल आहे का सेटिंग्स?
चालले प्रयत्न चाललेत. कोणाची?
युट्यूबची लिंक टाक आणि 100ची लिंक एक्सिड झाली. मला ऍडमिट करत नाही. तुझा लॅपटॉप दे मला तिकडे घेऊन.
हो ना, काय गडबड आहे. 100च्या पुढे जात नाही मगापासून.
ते झालं काढून टाक. ही आवाज येण्यासाठी काढून टाक. डिस्कनेक्ट करून टाक.
गुरुजी मी पाठवली युट्यूबची लिंक ग्रुपवर.
हा ठीक आहे.
त्यांना पाठव ना.
नाही पाठवली, मला मिळाली. मी त्या ग्रुपवर घातली.
हो चालू आहे. लिंक चालू आहे. मी चेक करू.
पार्टिसिपेट 100 वरच थांबले. ते सेटिंग्स होत नाही. ठीक आहे.
योगनिद्रेच
मग काय म्हणतात त्याला, काय करणार? नाही झालं स्ट्रक्चर आपल्याकडे. काय करणार? या जाण्या येण्याच्या गोंधळात आणि या सगळ्या झूमच्या याच्यामध्ये गोळ झाला. चालू करतो अजून 5 मिनिटं लागतील.
मी नुसतं 5 मिनिटं काहीतरी बोलतो मग.
तर त्यांना सांगा इंट्रोडक्शन करून टाका म्हणून.
हा तेच ना. उद्घाटन करायला सांगतो. स्वातीताई तुम्ही उद्घाटन सुरू करून द्या. उद्घाटन इंट्रोडक्शन.
हो हो. Hari Om. Welcome everyone to this stress management workshop by our Guruji. Let's begin the session with chanting of 3 Omkar and Guru Vandana. So please get into a comfortable meditative pose. Keep your spine upright. Relax your whole body. Hands in Dhyan Mudra and close your eyes gently. We are going to chant 3 Omkar and Guru Vandana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Gently open your eyes. Hari Om. Now, as per our tradition, we are going to light the lamp to inaugurate this session. So, you need any help, Dhananjay? Okay. Thank you. Now, before we start, let me just give a small introduction about us, our institution, and our Guruji. Yes. So, this is Yoga Vidya Gurukul, yogapoint.com. And in this picture, you see our ashram. It is situated in the mountain range of Sahyadri. It is near Trambakeshwar, and which is near Nasik in the western state of Maharashtra. So you can see the mountain range here in the picture. Yoga Vidya Gurukul was founded by Guruji Yogacharya, Dr. Vishwas Mandlik, in 1978 as a non-profit organization. Our organization is inspired and guided by the vision of Swami Satyananda Saraswati and Swami Niranjanananda Saraswati of Bihar School of Yoga. Our institute is recognized by Yoga Certification Board under the Ayush Department of Government of India as a leading yoga institute in India. And now I'll take you to the really proud moment for all of us. In 2018, Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, awarded our beloved Guruji the first Yoga Award in India for his outstanding contribution towards the promotion and development of yoga. So now we are ready to start our session. A small request to all of you that if you have any questions in your mind during the session, please post them in the chat box and Guruji will give you time to answer the key questions at the end of the session. So now today's first session is stress and its effects. So Gandharji is going to talk about it. Gandhar Mandlik is our Director, International Yoga Programs at Yoga Vidya Gurukul, yogapoint.com. He is an engineer, yoga teacher, psychologist, and now a PhD student also. He has completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronics, then completed Masters in Clinical Psychology, and currently PhD student at Faculty of Medicine and Health at University of Sydney, Australia. And his research topic is stress and yoga. So now you know why we are starting today's session with Gandharji's guidance. So I request Gandharji to please start. I hand it over to you, Gandharji. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Swatiji. Hari Om to everyone. Welcome to this session, 2-day session of stress and yoga. And we're going to have a lot of practice also. But to start with this session, I would like to give some background of what exactly is stress and how does it affect our body and mind. मला हे केलंय का स्पॉटलाइट केलंय नवनाथ the moment we say stress, we have this negativity around this word, and we all have idea that it is hurting us in many ways, this stress and the effects of this stress. If you look at what is stress, you'll realize that when you get stressed, your heart rate is up, your blood pressure goes up. Now, what is this reaction? This reaction is called the fight or flight reaction in your body. Technically speaking, this reaction is not something that is bad. It's not something that is negative. In fact, this is the reaction that saved our ancestors from various threats that they faced in their life. For example, if a person encounters, like say a tiger, now the tiger is certainly going to attack the person in most cases. So the body has developed this reaction that when you see some threat to your life, your muscles need to be prepared to save yourself, to fight, or to flight, to run away. Now this response was there in our ancestors, and that's how they survived these threats. So this is a life-saving response of our body. So technically speaking, stress response is not something that is bad. It's just there, and that saved our ancestors. What this response is designed for, let's understand it a bit more. Say you encounter a tiger. So what happens? Your body releases various hormones. The first hormone that is released is adrenaline. Adrenaline increases the heart rate, it increases the blood pressure. Now heart rate and blood pressure increased. It means that the blood is flowing strongly and is going to the skeletal muscles so that we can prepare to either fight or to run away. But along with these things, there are many other things that happen in our body. And that is something that is important for us to understand. The first thing that happens to us is the blood glucose comes into the glucose from the liver is secreted into the blood, because sugar, this glucose, is very important energy for the muscles and for the cells and for the tissues. Then also there's mobilization of other deposits like fats or some other energy molecules, which are important to release the energy. That real energy is needed there at that point so that we can fight this response, fight this situation, or run away from the situation. Now this is accompanied by many other reactions in our body, such as our senses become more alert because we need to understand what's happening, how it's happening, how fast it's happening. Then also our digestion is slowed down or stopped. Why it is stopped in stress reaction? This is a stress reaction. So in this stress reaction, the digestion is slowed down or stopped because the life is important at that moment. The digestion can wait. You can get rid of this stress, and then this stressful situation, when it goes down, you can digest the food, and that's how the body understands it. So it keeps the digestion in a slowed down process or stopped. Also, the immune function, where our body is fighting the bacteria and viruses. See, our body is fighting with bacteria every moment. All the time it's fighting. Now that is not something that is most essential at that stressful point. So the body also slows down the immune function. Body says it can wait. When this stress goes down, the immune function can start. So immune system is down. The digestion is at its lowest. Also, there is an inflammation in our body. Why? Because the brain expects some kind of injuries. And if we have injuries, then there should be something to help us, and that is inflammation. So inflammation goes up. Another thing that happens with stress is the blood clotting time reduces. You know, when we have a cut, the blood comes out, and after a few seconds, there is a clot. So that stops the blood from coming out. Now this is a primitive response. That is, when we get a cut or when we going to have a fight, the body prepares for it. Now if you're going to fight with the tiger, there is chance that there will be some wounds. Now the body the brain doesn't want us to die. So the brain, what it does, it reduces the clotting time. The clotting is faster because the body, the brain wants to save our life. So these are the changes that are happening. Now when we fight this tiger or when we encounter this tiger, the interaction does not last for long. Maybe it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, not more than that. Either the tiger wins or we run away. So that is the result, but it lasts for only 5 minutes. There is nothing more than 5 minutes in this reaction. So after 5 minutes, the body starts coming back to normal. What do you mean by normal? The heart rate starts dropping, the blood pressure starts going down, digestion picks up, immune system starts functioning, the blood clotting time goes down. This is what happens after 5 minutes. And this is called parasympathetic response of the body. The first is called sympathetic, that is stress. And this is parasympathetic, that is relaxation. Or it's also called rest and digest response of the body. Now this response is very important because it restores all the things that have gone wrong while doing this, while giving the stress response. So this is very important. This parasympathetic or relaxation or rest and digest response is very important to restore our health. In stress, we are spending the energy. In this parasympathetic, we are storing the energy back. All the systems in our body, they rest and they relax and recover. So the recovery is in parasympathetic. So the stress response is important to save us from these threats. But parasympathetic response is even more important to restore all of that energy. This is very simple: stress and relaxation. Now, what is happening in our day-to-day life is something that we need to really pay attention to. First of all, the tiger has gone, which is great. So there's no more tiger in our life. A very good news. Sometimes in cities in India, you may see some leopard or something, but that's like once in a 5 years chance. So leave that aside. So that is gone, very good. But the problem is the tiger and the leopard and all of these threats have been replaced by newer threats. And our body doesn't know how to fight these threats. New threat. The new threat is traffic jam. Now the body unfortunately does not know how to deal with this traffic jam. So when you are stuck in the traffic jam, the body gives the fight or flight response. So the blood pressure is high, the heart rate is high, the immune system is down, the digestion is stopped or reduced, the blood glucose is very high in the blood. Now in that situation, is this going to be helpful? You can't really fight because there are hundreds of vehicles. Are you going to fight all of them and push them away or win that fight? Not possible. So the fight is impossible, and the running away, flight, is also impossible. You can't get your car out. And that is where this stress remains for as long as you are in the traffic. When you go to the office, the threat of a boss is there. You can't fight with the boss because you are going to lose, because the boss will kick you out. And you can't run away because you're going to lose the job. And this has become a problem. The fight or flight response is not suitable in these modern day threats. Unfortunately, this response remains continuously because we have so many things that stress us. The job stresses, the relationships, there are stresses. Then in our day-to-day life, with internet also there is stress. With social media there is stress. With the food there is stress. Everywhere there is some kind of stress that we encounter. Unfortunately, these stress reactions are triggered every few hours. In the old times, you would see the tiger or leopard or some kind of threat which was once in a week or once in 15 days. Now these threats are there 10 or 5 or 15 times in a day. And what does that do? That keeps our stress response active all the time, and we don't have rest and digest, this relaxation response, this parasympathetic response at all. Now why it's so bad? If the stress response is always high, why it's so bad? For that, for you to understand that, you need to see what cortisol does, what the stress hormones do to our body. It's simple, it's not difficult. The heart rate is high. Why? Because you need to fight the stressful situation. Now, if the heart rate keeps high, the cardiovascular system is going to be stressed. It's going to be under extreme stress. On top of that, the hormone that cortisol, which makes the heart rate high, starts damaging the blood vessels because it's supposed to be not there for longer duration. It's a short duration. If it is in short duration, that's fine. If it stays for longer duration, it starts damaging not only blood vessels, but it starts damaging our nervous system. It starts damaging kidneys, starts damaging your other internal organs. The immune system that is suppressed creates further problems. When people say cancer, no, cancer is a disease of immune system. It's connected with immune system because our natural T cells, they generally kill cancer cells. Everyone has cancer cells in their body and they're killed every moment by these T cells. But when the stress is very high, the immune system is suppressed. Immune function is low. That's when the cancer cell starts growing. When the immune function is low, that's when you'll start getting more and repetitive infections. People have these sinus infections all the time. They have these throat infections all the time. Stress is one of the main reasons for that. Cancer, as I mentioned it, go to other side. The blood sugar remains always high. That's what we call as diabetes. The blood pressure remains very high. That's what we call as hypertension. Now, hypertension and diabetes, they again create more complications. Now, one more very important effect of stress is when we are stressed, our body needs energy. So what our brain starts thinking? Oh, this person is getting stressed all the time. So let me start eating more. And let me start storing fats. So the result of stress, along with this diabetes, hypertension on that, actually the first effect of stress is obesity. Because the brain thinks that you need more storage. So the appetite, like you feel more hungry, you want more food, and then you eat more food, and then put on weight. Now the stress also stops us from doing many other things like exercise and all of that. That is again another big problem. So if you look at the stress, if it is short duration, if it is just for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it has helped our ancestors survive. But in today's world, the stress that is created by the situations, our response is not suitable for that. And that is precisely where we are in trouble with stress. Now these other words, they are connected with stress response. I'm just going to mention them briefly. One word is, we have talked about anxiety. In our day-to-day life, we always talk about anxiety. What is this anxiety? Anxiety is a low-grade stress response. It's nothing but stress response in our body. The cortisol is there, the adrenaline is there, noradrenaline is there in anxiety. But it's low levels. It's not as high as you get when you are facing a tiger. But it's there. And this low-grade response stays as long as we think about anxiety or think about anxious things. So as long as we think, this anxiety response, this stress response remains. Now, what is depression? Now, in depression, people feel no energy, there's no motivation. But actually, in your body, if you see, it's nothing but stress response. What has happened in the body is the mechanism that releases this cortisol, and then the brain checks how much cortisol is secreted. This entire mechanism is completely messed up. So the brain does not know how much cortisol is in the body, and it keeps telling the body to release more and more cortisol. But the energy sources are not there, and still the cortisol is there. So this is depression. So depression, anxiety, or even anger, they are nothing but stress responses in our body. So all three emotions, they are also creating equal damage to that of the stress response, because they are stress responses. Now, where does yoga come into play? Guruji is going to talk a lot about it. So I'm not going to spend my time on this, because anyway, we started a bit late today because of some technical issues. So I'm just going to brief you as to what is the scientific evidence about effect of yoga on stress. This is a subject that I have been studying for many years now, and it's my PhD subject. So I'll just briefly tell you, there is so much of scientific evidence that says that yoga is extremely beneficial, very helpful in reducing the stress response or deactivating the stress response and activating the relaxation response of our body. The parasympathetic nervous system is activated very easily, very quickly. The recent study that I have completed, my own publication, which is in the publication phase, my findings are something that will really be helpful to you guys. If you're practicing asanas, even half an hour of asanas, 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes. 30 minutes of asanas can deactivate the stress response efficiently, strongly. If you practice asanas for less than 30 minutes, there is scientific evidence is not very strong. So I can't really say that if you practice asanas for 15 minutes, it will certainly reduce the stress. I can't say that. But if it is 30 minutes, there is very high chance that you can reduce stress, even one session. I'm not saying practice for 1 month and then stress will go down. I'm not saying that. Just half an hour practice today, it will reduce your stress immediately. That's scientific evidence. When it comes to meditation, meditation is a bit more effective than asana practice. And my study finds out that 20 minutes of meditation is very effective. If the meditation duration is less than 20 minutes, then there is less chance that your stress will be reduced. So my finding is minimum 20 minutes of meditation, single session. Again, I'm not saying you have to practice it for 15 days. No. I'm saying today, 20 minutes, and your stress will be reduced. And then when it comes to pranayam, something more surprising. In today's session and tomorrow's session, I didn't have this discussion with Guruji. I have not really presented this detailed finding to him. But when he was designing the program for this today's and tomorrow's session, surprisingly, he did not include a lot of asana practice for you guys. What he instead did is he has included meditation, he's included pranayam, and he's included something that is very, very important, even more important than these two, that is yoga nidra and omkar. I'm going to come to that point. So what I'm suggesting here is, if you look at the scientific evidence of pranayam, 5 minutes of pranayam reduces your stress. 30 minutes of asanas reduce your stress, 20 minutes of meditation reduce your stress, and 5 minutes of pranayam reduces the stress equally. And that's probably one of the reasons why the ancient texts have given a lot more importance to pranayam than other practices of yoga. Then the next 2 points, the scientific evidence is overwhelming for omkar chanting and yoga nidra. Omkar chanting, some studies have pointed out that if you chant omkar for 10 minutes, what happens? In our body, when the stress reaction starts, that stress reaction starts in a part of your brain called amygdala. Now, this amygdala is hyperactivated when your brain realizes there is a threat. Now that amygdala is generally not deactivated easily. We can't really deactivate that amygdala easily. Omkar deactivates that amygdala, which no other yoga practice can do it in that duration, which is fantastic. That's one of the reasons why probably in Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali has given highest importance to Omkar chanting, even more than asanas and pranayama. Go to Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna has given highest importance to Omkar than anything else. Om iti ekakshara Brahma, Bhagavad Gita says. Patanjali says, Tasya vachakaha pranava. So Ishvara, the Omkar is a representation of Ishwar. Guruji is going to talk about these things in details. I am just highlighting the scientific evidence. And then for Yoga Nidra also, again, very powerful evidence that you actually can change your habits or your responses of your body very fast with Yoga Nidra. Of course, not with one session of Yoga Nidra, but then you can actually change your habits. So if you're going to be in the traffic jam next time, the habit is already changed because of the practice of Yoga Nidra, that you will not be stressed anymore. So this is a fascinating findings and very important applications of these yoga techniques, which you are going to learn today and tomorrow with Guruji and some other teachers also. So I think stress is not something that you want to start your session with, but of course we started it with this, and that's going to certainly help you understand these practices in more details. And I'm sure that this workshop will really be helpful and motivate you to do these practices very regularly. So I'm very happy to welcome all of you, and thank you to Dhananjay ji and Swati ji to really put in a lot of efforts to organize this session. So thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, Gandharji. It was amazing. Means you have simplified the stress mechanism and the internal effects of stress. So you have really simplified it, and it's an eye opener for all of us. Because we just assume few things in life, but there is a mechanism behind it. And also, thank you very much for sharing the scientific evidence and research of yoga on stress management. So now let's move on to our next session. It is the Yoga Nidra introduction by our beloved Guruji. So I will quickly, in 1 minute, I'll just introduce our Guruji. Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Our Guruji, Dr. Vishwas Mandlik, is engineer by profession. He has completed his engineering from College of Engineering, Pune. He founded Yoga Vidya Gurukul in 1978 while he was still working with a multinational company, and afterwards even managing his own business. Then in 1995, he retired from his business to adopt imparting yoga education as the mission of his life. And we know the result now. And over these years, he has selflessly worked towards his mission. He has authored several books on yoga, written research papers, also healing thousands of patients at our Arogya Dham with yoga therapy, and expanding the activities of Yoga Vidya Gurukul within India and overseas. And as I have mentioned earlier, he is the first recipient of Yoga Award by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in 2018. This is the recognition of his efforts and selfless work. So I know you all are eager to listen to Guruji, so I won't take much of your time. Guruji, we would like to understand the concept of Yoga Nidra from you. Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Welcome all of you for this session. And just now you listened the basic concept of stress, how it activates our body, and of course the mind. There are so many things we can explain about stress, but now we'll come to the solution for the problem. There are many practices in yoga. They can provide the solution, as already explained to you by Gandharji. Asana, pranayam, meditation, Om chanting, and Yoga Nidra. So we'll start one by one. There is no particular sequence of these practices. But as you have listened a lecture for a long time, let us relax practically. So I'm not going to give a very big lecture on Yoga Nidra. Of course, it is a topic of understanding and learning in detail. It may take a long time. But at present, it is not so necessary. At present, we are going to experience what is the effect of Yoga Nidra. Of course, Yoga Nidra is a practice which normally continues for 30 minutes. And this practice has been designed by my Guru, Paramahansa Satyananda Saraswati, Bihar School of Yoga, Munger, India. This practice has been explained in ancient texts, but in a different manner. What we are going to practice is a practice developed by Swamiji. And there is a quite good history also for all these things. I don't want to go in detail of that. I'll just explain the process and what you have to do as a practitioner. Actually, Yoga Nidra is the most simple practice in yoga. Most simple. Because the practitioner has to do nothing in that. Otherwise, in asanas, he has to do something, pranayamas, he has to do something, even meditation also, he has to do something. But in Yoga Nidra, practitioner has to do nothing. So when we are going to start this practice, you have to do nothing. So no training is required. I'll be just explaining the whole process. It will be a commentary, you see. So you have to listen it, that's all. Lie down in Shavasana, lie down on your back in Shavasana, relax all the body, and just listen. And this listening itself makes some modifications in your mind. And the total stress response will be calmed down. As already explained to you now. So in this commentary, first we'll start with chanting of Om as a formality, 3 times only. And then you have to lie down on a yoga mat, on a bed, anywhere suitable to you. And just lie down in Shavasana. So I'll be giving some instructions for Shavasana, how to practice Shavasana. Those who know it's quite good. Those who don't know, they also can practice. Then there will be perfect relaxation of each and every organ. I'll be giving the names of the organ and you have to relax. Starting from the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, and so on. This will be the total relaxation for your body, which you can realize immediately. Then, of course, some instructions are there, total details. Then I'll give you the instructions, you will follow it. Then you will ask to focus on your breath, count your breath. Then some views I will present orally, which you have to imagine with your mind. Like this, it will continue. There is some resolve also is there, but that everything is there in my commentary. So like this commentary will continue for 30 minutes. And you have to lie down in Shavasana with closed eyes and relaxed body. So this practice of Yoga Nidra is giving the total relaxation, physically, mentally, and spiritually also. And so simple, no? There's no difficulty at all. You don't have to go to any class and learn and all that. You want to understand the theory and result, and then it will take some time. But practicing, no time is required. So today also you can do it. I'll be starting these instructions and you'll feel the relaxation completely. See, physical relaxation, it is there in Shavasana, but that is also limited. And when we are working throughout the day, actually we are supposed to relax, but we don't relax. Even our muscles get stretched unnecessarily. But Yoga Nidra will provide you how to relax. And this relaxation technique, your body also will get adjusted with that. And then definitely you will be relaxed throughout the day. During your functioning also. You may be moving, maybe doing some work with your hands and legs and everything, but still your body will be relaxed, which is not there in normal condition. But with Yoga Nidra, your body and mind, and particularly the brain, will get training how to relax the body. And that will be implemented throughout the day. Even before sleeping, normally we think that when we sleep, we get relaxed. But that is not the correct thing. Even sleep also, we don't get proper relaxation. Body remains stretched. And that's why when you get up, you need to stretch your body here and there and all that. But with Yoga Nidra, proper training to the brain will relax it perfectly. So your sleep also will be better. Sound sleep, what we call it. That is very essential. But that is also possible. There are so many things. And the main purpose actually of Yoga Nidra is not only relaxation. Relaxation is there on all levels. But Yoga Nidra focuses on some psychotherapy, functioning of the mind, and particularly the subconscious mind, what is called the memory. So we can modify some programs in our memory. And this modification will continue throughout the day. So we can solve some of the psychosomatic problems, even psychological problems also. But it is a very big topic. I will not explain all that, but I'll just tell that it is a psychotherapy and it works very well than many other therapies because there is no medicine. And in many cases, what I found, there is no remedy for these psychic problems. No remedy at all with medicines also. But Yoga Nidra can give the solution. Of course, for that particular designing is required for Yoga Nidra. These commentaries to be designed separately for different diseases, different problems. For example, I can tell that so students, they have got a stress of exam. So how to overcome that? There is a specific Yoga Nidra. It can overcome the stress. The Yoga Nidra is for the pregnant woman. They have got some stresses, continued for 9 months. How to overcome? Yoga Nidra, specific Yoga Nidra, of course. And some many diseases specifically. So all these things are possible with Yoga Nidra. But for that, we have to design a particular commentary for that Yoga Nidra. Of course, for that commentary also, Swamiji has given certain commentary, which is a basic commentary. So we follow that basic one. We can make some little changes and the different results are there. Anyway, let's come to the stress relief. As already explained in earlier lecture by Gandharji, that stress is something connected with brain. And I say, and brain and mind. Because mind and brain, they work together. That we'll study tomorrow's. But this, we have to relax the complete response of brain through mind. Because basically, stress response is stimulated by brain, but basically it is of the mind. Mind stimulates brain, and brain stimulates body or stress response. And when mind is controlled, automatically everything comes under control. And yoga, the science, is designed to control the functions of mind. It is called yoga chitta vritti nirodha, as said by Patanjali. And yoga manaha prashamana upayaha, as said in Yoga Vasishtha. So all yogic texts also mention this, that yoga is to control the functions of mind. Ultimately, yoga is for exploitation of powers of mind also. And finally, yoga is making silent mind. But anyway, starting point is relaxation, physical and mental. So let us have the practice now. Now you see, I'll be giving a commentary to you. That means instructions will be there. You have to listen all those instructions. But you have to lie down on yoga mat, some bed, whichever is suitable to you. No special requirement is there. Just lie down comfortably and relax the body. And I'll give the instructions for relaxing the body also. And just listen for 30 minutes. It is going to be continued for 30 minutes. You have to please keep your eyes closed 30 minutes. Need not have to see anything also. Just go on listening and following the instruction. And instructions are to be followed by mind only. Physically, you have to do nothing. Keep your body in Shavasana position throughout Yoga Nidra. And of course, at the end also, I'll give the concluding instructions also. So just try. So I request all of you to lie down. And if your lights are there, if you switch off the light, dim lighting is okay, but bright light is not required. That will disturb your eyes. So mostly switch off the lights, lie down on your yoga mat or bed. Of course, you can practice this in sitting position, but that must be in easy chair, not in sitting asanas and all that. Because keeping spine erect is not required. So just lie down now. I will start giving the instructions and you have to follow all that. First, we'll start Om. And then we'll continue this Yoga Nidra. Please be ready. Relax your body. Harihi Om. Welcome to you for the practice of Yoga Nidra. We will start with the chanting of mantra Om. Please be seated on your carpet. Close your eyes gently. I will say Om and you will repeat after me. Now, release your posture. Straighten the legs. Please lie down on your back on the carpet. Keep your body straight but comfortable. Spread your legs about 1 foot apart with toes turned outside. Keep your arms little away from your body. Palms should face upward with fingers partially closed in a relaxed manner.
Let your body rest on the carpet without touching any other object. Keep your neck in a fully relaxed manner by resting your head in any suitable position. Keep your eyes closed and do not open them till you receive clear instructions for opening them. Please remember that the whole Yoga Nidra is to be practiced with closed eyes. Relax the whole body and try to look in your body with closed eyes. Try to release the tensions in the muscles of your body and adjust it in a very comfortable state. You can move your limbs if you feel necessary at this stage. But hereafter, do not move any part of your body till the Yoga Nidra is over. Try to follow the instructions being received. Develop the feeling of relaxation in your body. Now, look at your breathing. The breath is going in and out smoothly. Try to breathe in fully, deeply, and slowly, and then breathe out in the same way. Now, imagine that all your worries, tensions, illness of your body and mind are passing away as the breath is going out, and you are receiving the vital energy from outside as the fresh air is entering in. Repeat this once more in a similar way. Your body is becoming more and more relaxed as the breath is going out. You may tend to sleep because of the relaxed condition of your body, but resolve firmly in mind that you should not sleep during the study of Yoga Nidra. Otherwise, you will miss the miraculous effects of this Yoga Nidra. Your body is relaxing and you are enjoying the borderline stage between awakening and sleep. Now, try to listen to the sounds coming from long distance. Just listen. Do not think about them. Just listen. Just listen. Now, listen to the sounds in this room only. Sounds in this room only. Now, try to concentrate on the instructions and follow them with full awareness. You will be able to follow these instructions properly only if you listen them carefully. Do not try to analyze these instructions, but follow them blindly and with sense of sincere devotion. Some other thoughts may enter in your mind, but do not think about them so that they will not disturb you. Relax your body. Your whole body is relaxing slowly and you are enjoying this relaxation yourself. Say Om silently without any articulation. Look at your body again, which is becoming more and more relaxed, calmly and quietly. Repeat the process of saying Om silently. Your body is relaxing from top to toe. It is relaxing further and further. all the tensions are reducing. Please keep in mind that you are practicing Yoga Nidra. Warn yourself not to sleep during the study, but remain alert. Now at this moment, you should make your resolve. It is like this. I am going to live my life with peace and joy, as I am going to control my emotions. Now my life will be full of joy and peace forever. You are able to read this resolve as if it is written on a blackboard. Please read it again. I am going to live my life with peace and joy, as I am going to control my emotions. Now my life will be full of joy and peace forever. Please be sure that the willpower developed during this Yoga Nidra will definitely help in achieving this result. Now, we're going to start the next stage of body awareness. Look inside your body. Rotate your awareness through your body from top to toe. I'll be pronouncing the name of the limb one by one. You be aware of that limb. Take your mind to that limb. Try to relax the muscles of that limb. Then go to the other limb. Relax the muscles and so on. Look at the right side of your body. Right hand. Concentrate on the thumb of your right hand. Relax the muscles of that thumb. Now, look at the index finger. Relax the muscles. The middle finger. The ring finger. The little finger. All fingers of your right hand are relaxed. Now, look at the palm. Relax the muscles. Both sides of the palm. The wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder. Try to relax the muscles of your right hand. Look at the right side of your chest and abdomen. Relax the muscles. Look at the right side of waist, right hip, right thigh, right knee, the calf muscles of right foot, the right ankle, right heel, right sole, top of the foot. Look at the right toes, big toe, second toe, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. Now look at your left side, left hand. Relax the muscles of the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the little finger. All the fingers of your left hand are relaxed. Look at the palm, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the left shoulder. Try to relax the muscles of these limbs. Look at the left side of your chest and abdomen. Relax the muscles. Look at the left side of your waist, left thigh, left knee, the calf muscles of left foot, the left ankle, left heel, left sole, top side of the foot, left toes, first, second, third, fourth, and the fifth one. Both of your sides, right and left, from thumbs to the toes, are relaxed totally. Now, look at the back side of your body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, whole spine, from neck to the waist. Relax the muscles of the neck, those of the chest ribs. Relax the vertebrae behind the abdomen. Relax the vertebrae of waist. Try to relax the whole spine and the back side. Now, look at the front side of your body. Relax the abdominal muscles, the chest muscles, and those of neck. Look at your face. Relax the muscles of forehead, eyebrows, left and right. Relax the eyelids, left and right. Relax the eyeballs, left eyeball and right eyeball. Look at your nose. Try to relax it. Left cheek, right cheek, chin, upper lip, lower lip. Relax the muscles of the jaws. Keep the teeth touching each other gently. Look at your tongue. Try to relax it. You may feel the weight of your tongue as you go on relaxing. You have relaxed the whole body from top to toe. Some muscles matter in stretch again. Look at them and try to relax those muscles. Rotate your mind throughout your body and relax the muscles which are stretched. Once again, look at your body and relax the same as a whole. Left hand as a whole, left side of the body, left leg. Now look to the right hand as a whole, right side of your body, right leg, back side of your body, the front side of your body, neck, muscles of the face, from forehead to the tongue. Now your body is fully relaxed, but you are aware of what you are listening and following. As a result, your breathing is becoming slower and slower. As your body is relaxing, the breathing is automatically becoming slower and slower. Try to concentrate on your breathing, but do not control it. Let your breathing be free. You will realize the rhythmic movement of the navel area up and down, slowly and gently, as the breath is going out and in. Be aware of this movement. The breath is entering in as the abdominal wall is moving up, and the breath is going out as it is moving down. This completes one round of breathing. Now, count these rounds backwards from 27 to 1. If you miss the number, do not think about it, but start counting again from 27 to 1. You will be given a time of about 2 minutes for counting. There will be no instruction during these 2 minutes. You will hear me after 2 minutes. Please stop counting and listen to me again. Now, repeat the same process once again by concentrating on the tip of your nose, where you are feeling a gentle touch of air passing in and out. Try to concentrate still further, and you will realize that air passing in is somewhat cold, and that passing out is little warm. Try to feel the difference in temperature and count simultaneously as before from 27 to 1. You will receive the further instructions only after a time of 2.5 minutes. Please stop counting and listen to me. Look to your body. All muscles are being relaxed more and more. You are feeling the heaviness of your body. Your body is becoming heavier and heavier. It is sinking down and down the earth. Sinking down and down the earth. Now, imagine that your body is losing the heaviness and becoming lighter and lighter. You feel the lightness of your body as if it is floating in air. Your body is floating in air. Now listen to me. I'm describing some incidences or pictorial views. You should try to visualize the same with the help of your memory, experience, and imagination. Try to realize the experience with your eyes closed. Let us see what you can visualize. Imagine that you are sitting on a seashore, calmly and quietly. Just look above your head. It is a blue sky expanding and expanding to infinity. The sky is full of the twinkling stars. You are going deep and deep in the sky, and there is nothing but stars. You are losing your identity among those twinkling stars. Now look in the front of you, where a dark blue ocean is spreading. You are looking at the blue water and nothing else. The waves are moving gently towards you. The waves are moving gently towards you. You are feeling gentle breeze, and gradually you become aware of the sounds of the rhythmic lapping of the waves on the shore. You feel warm and comfortable. You become aware of a sailing boat on the distant horizon, making its way over the sea. The sun is gradually sinking, and as it sets, the sky takes on hues of orange and gold. As you sit there, watching the sun going down, you feel more and more relaxed. Your body is completely relaxed. The boat is slowly disappearing over the horizon. It has become something like a dot. And the dot is also becoming smaller and smaller and finally disappears from the horizon. Now, what remains is the ocean with gentle waves constantly moving towards you, and you are losing your identity among these waves. Now, try to remember your original resolve you made in the beginning of Yoga Nidra. Read the same sentence of the resolve in your mind with eyes closed. I am going to live my life with peace and joy as I am going to control my emotions. Now, my life will be full of joy and peace forever. Repeat this resolve. I am going to live my life with peace and joy as I am going to control my emotions. Now, my life will be full of joy and peace forever. This resolve is bound to come true in your life because of the willpower developed during the practice of this Yoga Nidra. The resolve will come true in your life. Now, feel your breathing at the tip of your nose. Be aware of it fully. Move your attention to the rhythmic movement of navel muscles. Now, look at your body, which is lying on the ground. You had relaxed your body in the beginning of Yoga Nidra. Now just listen. Just listen. Be aware of your body and your limbs. Visualize the floor and surroundings around you where you have started the practice of Yoga Nidra. Move your mind from one limb to the other. All muscles of your face, the neck, the chest and abdomen, left hand, right hand, left leg, right leg, the whole body. You have become aware of your whole body. Start moving your body. Move the fingers of your hand and bring both the hands close to your body very slowly. Move your toes, stretch them a little. Move the legs and bring them together. Straighten the neck slowly, but do not open the eyes. Your body has become alert. Now, be seated properly by making very slow movements. Keep your palms on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms very slowly. Be aware of the light and take your hands down. The study of Yoga Nidra is over. Thank you very much. Hari Om Tat.
Yes, all are awake. Very nice. I hope you have enjoyed and understood what the relaxation is. Of course, those who are lie down in the mat, they have enjoyed better. If you have listened just sitting in the chair, it is not so much relaxed. Anyway, tomorrow also we are going to practice this Yoga Nidra again and just enjoy it. Hari Om.
Hari Om. From all of us, Guruji, real gratitude for this blissful experience. Everyone is relaxed, and I think no one is ready to talk also now. So let's move on to our next section. So it is now we are moving to Omkar chanting. And who else but Purnima Tai can do this the best? Okay, Tai, as we Hari Om Tai. Hari Om Tai. Tai, as we fondly call Purnima Tai, has an immense contribution in building this institute along with our Guruji. She is a Reiki master, has passionately studied Indian culture, festivals, rituals for several years, and she has given thousands of talks, and she has written books, and you can listen to her YouTube videos on this topic. Her melodious rendering of mantras and yoga songs always gives a blissful experience to all. Patanjali Yoga Sutra and Omkar are her favorite topics. She just can't stop. She conducts online Omkar Dharana and Yoga Sutra courses in English, Marathi, and Hindi, and they will be ongoing courses. And the best part is the conceptualization of this workshop is the outcome of a very, very positive experience the participants had from Tai's Omkar class. So I just request Tai to introduce us to Omkar and how to chant Omkar correctly.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Tai.
Hari Om. Welcome everybody in this our introductory session. Those who are new, they are welcome. And those who have started studying newly, those also welcome, all of you. Practitioners, you know something about yoga. Some of you might have been experienced this yoga. 1 minute, huh? Why these two pictures are here? Please. Om plus. Om and Swamiji also. Close. So we want to travel our whole life journey with this yoga. That is our mission. Everybody must know the importance of yoga. Very simple science. Actually, it is very simple science. No need to waste so much time to convince everybody. Oh, please practice yoga, do this, do that. Very simple things. All other things are very simple. How they are simple? Those who are studying, started study of yoga, everyday life, they are having very nice experience with their whole yoga practice. Still, some of you are here. Now you use this technique which is here for the newcomers. So you can use this technique to attract other people also here. Because what is our mission? We have to teach to the whole world, human being. Practice, oh please practice yoga and teach your soul, teach your body, teach your mind, and teach your intelligence to what is the real practice in everyday life. You must follow it. What is the real thing? Simple things. And to get rid from stress, people are going in a other way, bad way. So Indian rishis, what a wonderful things they explained us with this Yoga Nidra. I am also always saying that what yoga teaches, how to move your body. Oh, that is very simple. Right from our childhood, we are moving our bodies and we are having movements. What are you teaching us? But still, that is the science. Rishis developed it. Another thing, we are alive and we know how to inhale, how to exhale. No need to teach this right from the birth. That is started. But still, Rishis made a big science related to this pranayama. So, what is the necessity of that? So, Rishis studied the human life thoroughly and they decide that this is and you know, what is the basic idea behind this yoga? You must take care of your body top to bottom, from your toes to topmost part of the body. Take care of it. How? Simple way. Pranayam, asan, pranayam. Inhale deeply. Our lungs are having so much capacity of holding the breath. And how much we are inhaling? So simple thing. Inhale more and more and exhale more and more. Remove bad things from your body. Are you getting my point? My point is yoga is a very simple science, which is not to be teach. You know, in the life we have to learn simple things. We are thinking and lot, and after that, what is the conclusion? Oh, it was so simple. I could not think about it. So simple. My point is, what else yoga teaching? How to sleep. Oh, right from our birth, we are sleeping. And what are you teaching us? Just now, Guruji asked you to practice this yoga nidra. Everybody is happy because you had to get up early to attend this session. So you got very nice sleep. Only yoga is the science in the world that it is asking you to sleep straightly in the social gathering. People are gathered here. And what is the purpose of to sleep? Oh, you charge for us and you are teaching us how to sleep? What is this, yoga people? It is a very simple science. We don't know how to sleep. People are taking tablets for sleep. Oh, we are going in the wrong way. And yoga is teaching us correct way, proper way of life, how you will enjoy your life without stress and everything. Now I am coming towards this Omkar. Then what is Om? To allow our small children to sleep, mother has to sing something. If mother can't sing, how she is practicing or allowing her child to sleep? She is taking on the lap and some sound is there. She is creating some sound. And with that sound, mixing with that mother's everything, that child goes to sleep very well. That sound needs for us. If you listen some very nice songs, then you can have very nice sleep. When I was very small, I remember my father, they were playing very classical music on the radio at night time. Deliberately they were playing it. Means radio was on and he was asking us to sleep with that classical musical thing, the classical music. Wonderful sleep was there. So my point is here, to calm down, to cool down, to make relax or make stressless life. This sound is the base of our life. Now for the new practitioners, my 3 questions are always there. Those who heard me, don't answer me. But I will ask you 3 questions. They are related to Omkar. So, three questions. Answer is yes. When I will ask you a question, you answer me yes. If you have doubt, still you answer yes. Because I think you should not be lying. You know, now my first question is, have you seen God? Say yes. I can't hear you, but say yes. Well, God is energy. You have seen energy? No? Who is God? Energy of generation, energy of organization, energy of destruction. Have you seen it? Say yes. Answer is the sun is the God of generation, God of organization, and God of energy of destruction. Sun creates, sun organizes, and sun destructs. If too much heat is there, we can't bear it. We are always calling the and shouting with the sun. Oh, very hot, very hot. I want to hide. I want to and enter in the shadow place. You are in search of shadow. So sun is everything for us. And everybody will answer, agree with me. Then second question, how it is related to this sun? Because fire is the last energy in this whole universe, fire. And you can reach up to the fire level with chanting of Om. Om creates everything. Then second question, have you seen energy which I am talking? Again say yes. Just now I explained you, fire is the energy. Fire is the last thing in this world. So you have to agree with me. Because without fire, we can't survive. Now cold days, everybody is wearing sweater and everything in India, in northern hemisphere. So we need heat. The level should be maintained. And with the Om chanting, level is maintained. If you chant more Om, you can't bear it. Because Om creates direct energy. You need energy in free. You don't want to spend your money to get energy. Say yes and then chant Om. You will get everything. That's all. Free. Then shall I listen Om? No, you chant yourself to certain level. Guruji taught us wonderful ways of having them, how much you chant, how you will get it. Everything is explained by Guruji. So, have you seen energy? I ask to force you, say yes. You have seen the lightning in the sky. You have seen short circuit in the electric board. And fire is coming out of it. So 4 parts of this energy, you know it very well. First point is, or first thing you are getting with this short circuit and lightning through the clouds, you are getting it. First the sound is there, then vibrations are there, then heat is created, and then light is there. 4 things, they occur in 1 second or fraction of second. And sound, vibrations, if you chant Om, you will get all these things. So Om is the real creator of whole energy, which you need. Then third question, you know the meaning of yoga word. You know the meaning of yoga word. That join our soul energy to outer energy, spiritual energy. My third question is to you, how many of you are joined already to that energy, outer energy? Say yes, everybody join there. This is all these 3 questions for newcomers only. Those who listen my Omkar lecture, these questions are not for them. But if you listen me again, you are listening it. So you can convince other people also with these questions. What is the importance of Om? So my answer is, I ask you to answer yes, but you don't know how. So again, question mark is there after answer, giving answer, again question mark is there. So what is the answer of this question? How you are joined to that outer energy? Are you inhaling and exhaling? Is that breathing is going on? What a silly question. Are you thinking that we are small people, small children? No, but you don't know what are you doing. That inhalation and exhalation, with that you are creating the Soham sound, which sound is related to or represents the Om only, Soham. So this Om is, oh, where are you, Om? Where are you? I want to go in search of you. I want to search you. Where are you, Om? That Om is asking, I am here, Saha Aham. While inhaling, so sound. While exhaling, hum sound. And Soham is the basic philosophy of life explained in whole Indian basic books, Vedas, Upanishads. Countless explanations are there related to this Soham, Om, and Pranava. Those rishis they were not mad. Oh, what are we writing here? Is that necessity? What is, if that is necessary to explain this Om? So many books are there. So what is Om related to our stress? Is Atul Dhamne is here?
Yes,
he is there.
yes.
Can you explain your experience on the very first day here to newcomers?
Yes, of course. In my office, in my workplace, I'm heading a cybersecurity team, and many of our subsidiary companies get so many cyber attacks. These situations are actually so stressful because millions of dollars and company reputations are at stake. And when I attended Thai's first course of first class of Omkar, uh, those practices helped me so well that I managed to handle so much stress in the office with very ease, actually, on a daily basis. And then I started practicing Omkar every single day. Then soon after that, I realized there is quite a shift the way I was handling the situations and stress at work and the different cases. This has helped me tremendous within last few months, which I'm practicing with Thai. And I would really like to thank Thai for giving me this practice. Thank you.
Wonderful thing. I asked that Atul Dhamne, don't attend my session now, because you are late in this batch. You attend my next session, which I am going to start in March or like that, last week of February. But he told me that I will attend your session only here now from onwards. Because immediately he got relief from his stress. So how
Yes,
it is possible?
it
Yes.
was tremendous. It was tremendous difference. Means it is like a breath of a fresh air, and if so, it is like somebody sinking in the water, and this Omkar actually pulled me out of that sinking water from me.
What a simple technique is explained by Rishi. No need to spend so much money in what are people traveling in negative thoughts. They are accepting negative thoughts. Now I will ask you to chant Om. Simple technique. 5 minutes. Give your 5 minutes to me only. Whenever you have to face difficulties in your life, so many problems are there in our daily life. Some are created by us, some are from others. So to remove those problems, remove those difficulties, give only 5 minutes. How? Now I will teach you the real way of Om chanting. Okay, so sit in any comfortable position. Don't lie down now. Yoga Nidra is lying down yogic practice. No yoga Omkar. So sit in any comfortable asana, or spine should be erect. That position is required. maybe Padmasan, maybe Swastikasana. Now I am teaching you one important technique. If you want to face any difficulty, you first chant this way. Give your 5 minutes to chanting of this, and then you face that problem. And immediately after that, ring me how you are getting relief. Not necessary, but just I am telling you, you will get relief immediate with these 5 minutes. So what are the separation of these 5 minutes? How can I divide it? 1.5 minute you practice relaxation. 1.5 minute you practice deep breathing. And 2 minutes you chant Om 11 times. How you can count it with your fingers, count it. So get ready for Omkar chanting. Any comfortable asana, practice Jnana Mudra like this. 2 fingers, first finger and thumb, I am joining them. The tips of both the fingers I am joining very gently. Then other fingers, they are coming in proper position. They should not be like this stress. If you stress them, circle won't be there. If you make circle, fingers are in proper position. And rest your wrist on your knees. Spine is erect, closed eyes. My eyes are open, I am watching you. Don't worry about my open eyes or closed eyes. You closed your eyes, my eyes are open. So first, start relaxation. Follow my orders. Relax the left foot from toes to waist. Relax right leg from toes to waist. Relax left arm from fingers to shoulder. Relax right arm from fingers to shoulder. Relax belly muscles. Relax chest muscles. Relax waist muscles. Relax back muscles, throat muscles, neck muscles. Now focus on facial muscles, chin, lips, left cheek, left ear, left eye, left eyebrow, right cheek, right ear, right eye, right eyebrow, forehead muscles, the top portion of the head, back side portion of the head. Whole body is relaxed. Now try to focus on deep breathing. What is deep breathing? Inhale as much as you can and exhale as much as you can. Continue this practice for some time. Inhale as much as you can and exhale as much as you can. Now stop deep breathing and continue normal breathing. Now start Omkar chanting. Follow me. Om. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Put your palms on your eyes. Open your eyes in the palms and remove the palms. Now first Yoga Nidra and after that this Om. What a wonderful relaxation of mind. One day is not enough, huh? Every day. We are eating every day without fail, four times. New things we are making to eat. Don't make new things in yoga. So, okay, enough for today. Hari Om. Correct, Guruji.
Hari Om Tai, thank you very much for the blissful Omkar chanting session. Now I request Guruji to conduct the Omkar meditation practice. So I hand it over to Guruji.
Hari Om. So Omkar chanting, the first part, you already experienced. Of course, as already explained, this is to be a regular practice. Because the Om chanting it creates certain vibrations, physical and mental. And both of them work on our body and mind. And of course, this process is relaxation. By relaxing, it brings to the normal condition, which is perfectly healthy for the body and mind. Anyway, we'll practice tomorrow also, Om chanting. And I hope you'll also continue afterwards. But now we have to see the Omkar meditation. Some of you may be regularly practicing meditation. It's okay, meditation can be practiced on any object. Because the real meaning, or simple meaning we can say, meditation is nothing but a concentration of mind. Actually, meditation process is not connected with body also. But our body and mind is all connected together. So body can disturb the condition of mind. Because mind is connected to the body. And if body is doing something, the mind has to focus on that. So for meditation, first thing is we have to relax the body. Totally. When the body is totally relaxed, the mind becomes free to some extent. And then we can assign some duties for the mind. So as relaxation you have experienced in Yoga Nidra. Similarly, we have to relax our body in sitting position now, because meditation is in sitting position, not in lying down position. So in sitting position, you have to relax your whole body. And for proper relaxation, you must get certain position of asana. Particularly, we can say meditative asana. Maybe Padmasana, Swastikasana, Vajrasana, Siddhasana, or any comfortable posture. In sitting position, spine must be erect. That is more important. In Yoga Nidra, spine was horizontal, like down, but now it is erect. So first stage is body relaxation. Then now here in Omkar meditation, we have to focus on Om. The picture of Om, of course, in primary level, I can say, we can see the picture in front of us with open eyes and focus our mind on the picture. But on the picture and not beyond the picture. This is very critical. Because with the eyes, we can see the picture in the square form, which I'm going to show you. But mind can go away from that. Mind is very unstable. It runs here and there. And that is the main problem. In meditation, we have to concentrate our mind on a particular thing. Now we'll talk about Om only. You have to concentrate your mind on Om. So we have to pressurize rather for our mind to stay on Om only. But mind can run. There are different thoughts can enter in your mind. These are all disturbances in meditation. These are bound to occur in the beginning. So don't worry about that. But again, try to focus. Suppose if you're focusing on picture of Om, maybe for a few seconds or a minute or so. But afterwards, some new thought will come in your mind and mind will go behind that thought only. You'll forget to see the picture. Then you'll remember, oh, I was concentrating on Om. So again, you have to call your mind back to the picture of Om. So this is the first stage. Like that, you have to continue. That's why first you have to decide how long you want to meditate. Let us see 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you have to decide, you have to decide. And during that period, your mind must be continued to focus on the picture of Om. It should not go out. It goes, we have to bring it back, but that is the primary stages we can say. But ultimate goal is to fix our mind on Om for the full period, what we had decided. Then in that picture, you can see some blue color is there on the back. The Omkar may be on the orange color. Omkar has got particular shape. All these aspects are there. So your mind can move from one. At 1 second, it may see the blue color. Second, it will see the orange color. Third, fourth second, it will see the picture of Om, whatever it is. So your mind will be moving through the picture, but inside the picture, not go outside. That is what is called by Patanjali Desha Bandha Chittasya Dharana. And mind has to restricted movements. Normally mind moves everywhere. It moves throughout the world or beyond the world also. Anywhere it can go. But now we have to focus and concentrate the mind within the framework of the Om. So we are given a framework of Om to the mind, initially to the eyes. And then we'll do without picture also. But time being, we'll start with the picture of Om. So I will just give the picture of Om in front on the screen. I'll share the screen, please. Just wait. So this picture is clear now. Now please be seated properly. Comfortable rather. You can rest on chair also or on the wall also. Preferably you can sit in particular asana or cross-leg position.
Hari Om Guruji, we cannot see the picture.
Screen sharing is pause. Pause ke liye. Just wait. Pause ke liye. Stop share karuga. Just wait. Something is wrong. I will again share it. Sound share and optimize video तक का. आता दिसतंय का? Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for disturbances. So this is a picture now. So you have to focus. Please be seated in a particular asana in a relaxed condition. It's okay. Hands preferably in Dhyana Mudra. Or just keep the palms on your knees. And now focus your eyes on this picture of Om. What you are observing the blue color backside. Background color is blue. At the center, you are observing some white color. Some bright thing is there. And at the center, you are observing the picture of Om. It's okay now. Now observe the picture and now relax the body. Relax your body fully. As you relax the body in Yoga Nidra, or as you relax the body in Shavasana, and all these things. So you relax yourself in a sitting position. So body is relaxed fully. Now focus on this picture. And keep your mind focused on the picture. You can observe many aspects of this picture, as I explained. Blue color, bright color, white color, orange, Om, different shape of Om, all that. But don't allow it to go out of the picture. And that's all. This is the Omkar meditation. So we have to continue now for a certain period. Mind will go out of the picture. The sight also, eyesight also will go out of the picture. But don't allow it to go. Again, bring it back. Again, mind will go out. Again, you have to bring it back. This is a process, the learning process. It continued like that. So now there will be no instruction for certain period. Wait for my next instruction. But till that, keep your eyes focused, keep your mind focused on this picture of Om, which you are seeing on the screen. So I'll be silent for some time and then I will continue the instructions. But don't strain your eyes. Keep your eyes also relaxed. Don't strain it, because if you're focusing like that, eyes may get strained. So don't strain the eyes. Keep the eyes also relaxed. And just observe. Just observe. Please close your eyes gently. Keep them closed for a certain period. Gently open your eyes. I explain the procedure to start with the meditation. I know it's very difficult to concentrate for even for 5 minutes. Today, you have
गुरुजी आवाज येत नाहीये.
सुरुवात.
Yes,
हरि ओम.
yes.
येतोय का आवाज?
Yes, you Guru. हो.
येतोय
येतोय.
गुरुजी.
हा, तेच सगळं चालू आहे. Okay. So today we are focused on Om for 5 minutes only. But you might have experienced that 5 minutes may be a 10-15 minutes or 1 hour also. We are waiting for to close because mind is very unstable. That is a normal procedure. And it is very difficult to concentrate. But now as we are concentrated on full picture, then we have to concentrate only on Om. And finally, we have to concentrate only on the spot at the top of the Om. This is the procedure to learn step by step. And finally, we have to close the eyes and just imagine the picture of Om and concentrate on that. Anyway, these practices are there. Tomorrow also we'll practice to some extent. But it is difficult, definitely. But you have to continue. Whatever you understand, you can continue and you can enjoy. So when you are focusing on this particular picture, the thoughts in the minds are controlled. And when the thoughts are controlled, mind gets completely peaceful condition. That is what is expected. So definitely this will remove the congestion of thoughts in the mind and purify the mind. And definitely relaxation response will improve. So that is very good for increasing the relaxation response. And this you can enjoy throughout the day. If you practice meditation, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, in full day, you will feel your mind is relaxed. That is the result of meditation. Anyway, let us go to the next stage. Next stage is prana dharana. Here, the word pran is of course Sanskrit word. Pran is the energy behind our body activities. Our heart is beating, respiration is going on, liver is functioning, kidney is functioning, digestion is going, everything is functioning in the body. Each and every cell is functioning. Our body contains millions and trillions of cells. But every cell is functioning, every cell is live because of some energy, and that energy is called pran. So now our concept is prana dharana. Again, we can say meditation on pran. Just now we experienced the meditation of Om on Om. Now we'll experience the meditation on prana, dharana, and pran. And pran is connected with our breath. When we inhale, we take air, air contains oxygen, and that oxygen we survive. If we don't get oxygen for 4 minutes, there will be death. So oxygen is so much important. Oxygen also is called pran in Sanskrit. But actually pran is an energy which stimulates oxygen. So we take oxygen through nose, take air and absorb the oxygen properly. Then we have got glucose in our body, which we can get it from the food. So that glucose and oxygen is combined together in each and every cell to form the heat and energy. And that energy is sufficient for functioning of the cell. This is the mechanism, the physiology we can say. And second part is that in yoga it is explained that mind is closely related to breath. Chale vate chalam chittam nischale nischalam bhavet. Yogi sthanutvam apnoti tato vayum nirodhet, like that. It means mind is connected with breath. Physiologically also we can experience. If your mind is stressed, the breath rate increases. When mind is calmed down, the breath rate comes down. That is our usual experience. Under any emotions, or any severe different thoughts, they affect the breath. So breath is always connected with the mind. And that we can take advantage of this, because mind is very fond of connecting with breath. So let us concentrate on breath itself. Just as we have focused our mind on Om picture, now we have to focus our mind on your breath only. And that is called pranadharana. Of course, it has got something additional that also I'll be explaining. But let us start the practice. Again, be seated in any position, spine erect, but be comfortable. Don't stretch your body. Keep your body comfortable. If you need, you can relax in chair also, or easy chair also, but no lying down. So relax. Now to close your eyes, nothing to see. So keep your body fully relaxed. Close your eyes. Gently, of course, not tightly. So there should be no stretch on the eyes. And now relax the body and you feel the relaxation of the body. And you will enjoy the relaxation. Your body will be very comfortable, which normally is not. The body is very comfortable. And when the body is relaxed, the breathing has become very slow. So now focus your mind to your breath. Focus your mind to your breath. Don't control your breath. This is not pranayam. Don't control your breath. Let it flow by itself. And as the body is relaxed, the breath has become very slow. You can observe. Keep on observing. Even I'm giving some instruction. You keep on observing your breath. Continue with that. You can observe that air is going in and out through the nostrils. And you can feel the gentle touch of air at the tip of your nose. Just feel. Air may be going through left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils. Don't worry. Just see how slowly, smoothly air is going in. How slowly, smoothly the air is coming out. So keep your mind focused on your flow of air only. Air is moving in and out, but very, very slowly. And as your body will become more relaxed and more relaxed, breath will be more slow and more slow. So just observe. The instruction will stop for a certain period in between. Don't worry about it. When I stop the instruction, continue the practice. So go on observing your breath. Go on observing the flow of air in your breath very slowly, in and out. Now concentrate still more on your breath and try to feel the touch of your air at the tip of your nose. Very smooth touch is there. So touch you can experience. Now try to experience the temperature of the air in and out. See, when the air is coming out of the body, you will feel little bit warm. And the air which is entering in the body is little bit cool. Temperature difference is not much, but some difference is there. So try to understand this difference. Air entering in the nostril is cool, and air going out of the nostril is little bit warm. Try to feel this temperature difference of this air. Continue to feel. And for feeling this difference, you have to focus on your breath still more. Pinpointed focus. Continue for some time. There will be no instruction for some time. Keep your mind focused on your breath. Feel the temperature difference of incoming air and outgoing air. Please listen to me. Now stop focusing on your breath. Keep your eyes closed only. Take your mind to your body. You feel the awareness of each and every organ of your body. Be aware of your face. Be aware of your left hand, right hand. Be aware of your back and front side. Be aware of your legs. Be aware of the situation surrounding your place. Take your palms on your eyes, close eyes. Open the eyelids under the palm. And slowly take your hand down. Be aware of the light outside. So this is the first part of Pranadharana. The advanced part we'll learn tomorrow with this. If you can practice at home, additionally at some time, it's okay. It's very simple. Anytime you just sit together and focus on your breath and feel the calmness and quietness. So again, mental peace is there and relaxation response is stimulated, which can be continued throughout the day. So that's all about this today. I think if some questions are there, we can answer some questions. Hari Om.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Really,
क्या है आपका नाम?
please wait. One by one, we'll allow to answer the questions. Really thankful, Guruji, for this blissful experience. Now, Mayuri, please take the questions.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Today's first question is about, is this kind of meditation recommended for children?
Yes, no problem. Definitely they can practice.
Okay. So next question is, how the stress has effect on our eyes? Does stress has effect on our eyes?
No, stress has got effect on each and every organ. Every organ is overloaded unnecessarily. So it is not directly affecting the eyes. If you got a stress, for certain people, it may affect the vision also to some extent. but very rarely. But overstrain is there, and if it is continued for a long period, then definitely it will affect eyes, it will affect each and every organ also. And so many different diseases can occur. That's all.
Okay, one more question we have. Is it appropriate to classify stress as eustress and distress? So I think so. This is addressed to Gandhar sir. Like initially, he was explaining about stress. So Guruji or Gandharji, anybody can answer the question.
Actually, these days the stress is not classified as EU stress or distress. The stress is actually a negative reaction. So that good stress idea is not anymore supported by scientific evidence. Even little bit of stress in your mind does release free cortisol, and that free cortisol starts damaging your body straight away. So even tiny bit of stress, the mental stress, is not recommended. That's why the yoga texts have always maintained that no stress should be there.
Thank you, Gandharji. We have one more question related to meditation and pranayama. Can pranayama and meditation be recommended to those who are under deep depressions?
There are different types of pranayamas. So we can't say that all pranayamas are to be recommended. Some specific pranayamas can be recommended depending on the condition of the patient. Because patient has got different states of their mind, of their body, of their intelligence and everything. Particularly depressed condition is very calm down, excessive calming down. So we have to give some stimulating pranayamas to them, not all. But it can be recommended, it is useful, no doubt. Next, please.
Thank you, Guruji. We have one more question. How to mold mind for consistent practice?
See, for that you must understand the basic concept of meditation. Then you have to understand the different steps and follow step by step. So if you want to go to a next floor, you walk on staircase one by one. Like that, you can't jump on directly. But normally people directly jump on floor without steps. And that is the problem. So if you follow the step by step, then very easily you can reach to the target. But you must understand the steps first. Of course, during this short period, it's not very perfect to teach you each and every step. We are giving you some steps and of course some primary things. But even though you follow that, you can attain the concentration of mind.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
please.
you, Guruji. Can we take two more questions?
Yes.
How to
overcome phobia. So one is the question, how to overcome phobia?
You see, this is the type of a treatment I can say. I cannot say you can practice this one pranayama or two asanas like that. When some patients come to us of different problems, we have to study the case. As normal, it is studied, full study we have to do, physically, mentally, spiritual, all conditions. And accordingly, we prescribe the different yogic practices. It's not only pranayama or only asana. It's a combination of all practices. Maybe few asanas, maybe pranayamas, maybe meditation, specific yoga nidras, om chanting. So many things are there. So these questions we cannot ask directly, giving one or two practices of yoga. But practices are there and they are useful. They can give the proper recovery. That is definite.
Okay, we have one more question coming up. After practicing yoga, can we cure our problem completely, like diabetes or any other?
Yes,
So
definitely. Definitely, because we are running a yoga therapy center since last 25 years. We have treated more than 37,000 patients. So we have got definite experience. Yes, we can stop the medicines, even diabetes, hypertension, and all those things. Normally, the medicine is given throughout the life for such diseases. But with the yoga practice, it is cure is there, not only control. Medicines can control, but we can cure. It will take some time. It's not immediate. You have to practice it for a long time, and then you can stop the total medicines and everything can be cured. Of course, with some limitations are there. Everything cannot be discussed right now, but the cure is there definitely.
Thank you, Guruji. One more question. Some stressed people like me seek solace in a good food or good sleep. Do these things help?
Good food and good sleep is definitely required, but stressed people, good food we can arrange. But how to arrange good sleep? Don't take any sleeping pills. But for that, getting good sleep, this Om chanting is good, Yoga Nidra is good. And we have got specific Yoga Nidra for good sleep also. That will be still better.
Okay, thank you, Guruji. One more question is coming up.
I think the last one.
Immune Okay, Guruji. Immune illness like lumps can be cured with yoga science.
That's what I told in the beginning, that we have to study the full case. Just immune illness is not sufficient to give the perfect condition of the patient. But we can give the solution, that much I can say. Of course, there are certain limits where yoga cannot give any solution. But we can remain within the limit and definitely provide. Maybe 90-95% patients we can give good treatment of yoga. It should be a treatment, continuous, consisting of asana, pranayama, meditation, all the practices which are required for the particular patient. So definitely cure is there. I think the time is far over now. It is 10 minutes over. So let us take the questions tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll keep some time again.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for answering the question answer. Yes, Swati ji, go ahead.
Yeah. Hari Om. Thank you, Guruji, Gandharji, Tai, for this wonderful session. And on behalf of all the participants, and I can say that we all made a good decision not to plan anything on this Saturday morning. This is the best decision we took for this weekend. And definitely we will be meeting tomorrow again. I thank all the participants for joining in. Our apologies for a little bit of technical glitch at the beginning, but tomorrow there won't be any issue. So all of you can join Zoom link, and there will be, Guruji will be talking about mental attitude development, and there will be many more interesting practical sessions coming up. So do join tomorrow, and thank you, and Hari Om.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Let us meet tomorrow.
Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om.
Swati, please, can you prepare for some time in the meeting?
Yes, I will wait.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Live stop.
Hari Om.
YouTube live stop.